Peter and Happy Cool, and welcome to a new Teen Wolf review. This week's episode was called Letharia Vulpina. Let's talk about it. First, some quick thoughts. Deaton is back. Oh my god, it had been way too long, but he comes back with the best line in the opening sequence. There's a fox hiding inside a teenage boy, and I'm going to poison it. You know who else is also a badass? Kira. Kira's freaking badass. That opening sequence when she just took on that power cord and just absorbed the electricity. She's awesome. I'm liking her more every week. The more I learn about her and her power, the more excited I get. Is anybody else worried about Isaac a little bit? Because he wasn't healing and he seemed pretty burnt. I did not like seeing him in that hospital bed at all. I was like, oh no. So hopefully he feels better next episode. I don't think he's in mortal danger, but I'm not liking this. I don't like when they're in pain or when it's unsure. This is not cool. Not cool. Also, it looks like things are heating up a bit between Ethan and Danny. We had a little action there. So that means it's not over and there's hope. So here's hoping for more next episode. Or, you know, at some point. And finally, Argent and Derek kind of working together. I like that. I kind of like that a lot. I was like, oh, again, a new pairing that I didn't expect, but I think it's kind of cool. I'm like, oh, we should see more of them together. Like, if they were to fight alongside each other, it'd be really cool. Yeah, let's keep those weird pairings going. I'm liking it. And now let's talk about Peter and Lydia. Well, I mean, I am really enjoying these two together because, again, odd pairing, but it's really working. And I'm kind of looking forward to Peter teaching Lydia how to control her power. How cool is it that the last person you'd ever want to teach you how to control your power is the person that can pretty much help you out? So I think we can expect some really fun scenes between these two. And on top of that, we found out that Peter is a father to Malia? What? And finally, let's talk about the most important part of this episode, which was the Nogitsune. First of all, I love how the twins totally attacked him, but I also enjoyed the fact that Scott defended Stiles and went all alpha on them, which was like, oh, yeah, don't mess with him. It was a very short moment, but I thought it was a very powerful moment, and it says a lot about, you know, Scott's evolution in the series, and I just always enjoy seeing that. Another moment I want to mention is how excited Coach was to see Stiles. I was like, oh, you do like him, you do care for him behind your little, you know, insults. Coach got hit by an arrow, and again, I mean, we already had Isaac. Really, you're throwing in Coach too? I mean, again, I don't think he's gonna die, but this is too much for my little heart, all right? I can't have characters dying on me. That's just very emotionally draining. So last week's episode, we found out that Kira's mom knew a whole lot more about the Ani and the Nogitsune than we thought she did. And this week's episode, we found out that her father knows also more, and they're actually the ones calling the Ani. And there's so much unanswered right now that I need them to answer. I mean, I want to know more. I was so excited. I was like, oh, we're gonna find out more. I want to know more about them, about their family, because obviously they know about Kira's power. I'm waiting for that heart-to-heart where they're gonna explain everything, because I'm gonna be super excited about it all. I'm just like, ooh, tell us. What is it? And I have to mention the fight scene in the rain with the Ani. And Kira, again, badass. She like totally held her own against them. Speaking of people getting hurt, Scott, I mean, three people, come on. Also, I thought it was really interesting and ironic in a way that the reason why the Nogitsune was all over Scott is because of his compassion, which compelled him to take away the pain from everyone. And I'm like, oh, you're trying to do a good thing, and then the Nogitsune comes after you because of it. So I was like, interesting dynamic and smartly set up. But of course, the best moment of the episode was the ending when Deaton just kind of shows up. He's like there at the beginning, he's there at the end, he's awesome, and he poisons the fox. And according to him, the fox is poisoned, but not dead yet. So does that mean that it's just gonna take a little more time for the fox to die and release Stiles, or are they gonna have to do anything else to get him out? I'm not really sure, but the good news is it seems like we're gonna get Stiles back. Yay! And then we end there. Every week Teen Wolf does this to me. Every week I get surprised that it's the end because it's so abrupt. Every time I'm like, oh, what? Like, oh, that's all I have to say. But let me know what you thought about the episode in a comment, and if you think that it's going to be as easy as poisoning the fox to get Stiles back, or if you think there's going to be more to it. Do you think the Ani are going to come and play a part in this? Let me know your theories. Make sure to subscribe to Happy Cool so you don't miss any of my Teen Wolf reviews, because I review the show every week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!